It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It is the recap show, the Monday edition, being that we had the pay-per-view. And I'm Coach Cole, and over on the other screen here is the one and only Jamie Rose.
The Chop is here. Sorry, Travis. No stealing it from me this week. Spinner belt that comes home to me.
And we're really not following the trend that we should be following in WWE is every other week. I should have the title, and then you should have the title. I should have the title, then you should have the title. We're doing something wrong here, Rose.
I know. Well, don't worry, Tim. I won this on Monday Night Raw, so you'll win it on the pay-per-view. And then I'll win it back from you on Monday Night Raw.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So for those of you that don't exactly know what we're referring to, yes, Shinsei Nakamura has won the NXT title back again from Samoa Joe.
Yes. Well, don't forget, too, Charlotte lost the WWE Women's Championship on Monday Night Raw to Sasha Banks again for what is this, the fourth time now?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry. The next pay-per-view, Charlotte will win the title from Sasha Banks again. So
we will get to the pay-per-view in just a minute, but we have some new champions to talk about. So pretty much the recap portion of the show is going to be all Rose because I don't have any sheets. So it's going to be kind of like almost similar to the rapid fire recap, I guess.
But it won't be rapid. I'll go slow for you guys this week. I'm sure Travis, I'm waiting for him to comment here on our live feed here, and he's probably saying, "What the heck? How did I not win?" Nothing yet. I had 19 points last week. Travis had 16, and Tim, you had 15. So,
oh man!
Yeah, it was close. It was a close battle between all of us there. So, and I did this. I did just start today working on the new sheets for this week, and I have started off with 3 boys high school basketball and 3 girls high school basketball.
Oh, cool.
So
awesome. We were able to get some of those games in there.
Because we like to be fair and be equal.
Well, and we like to, we like to cover the high school games, and sometimes that's a little hard because their games are played on not necessarily nights that work for our schedule. So that's cool that we got a bunch of them this week.
The only thing I'm hopeful for is that we get scores, because sometimes with basketball, it's not the scores aren't posted as well on the up online there. So hopefully we'll be able to get the scores for you. So, but we'll figure that out. Anyways, back to the recap show part of our show. We're opening up with some NCAA basketball, and I do want to apologize for not getting any sound effects for you guys. So, NCAA football for you guys. First up, Western Michigan defeats Ohio to win the MAC 29-23.
That was a championship game at Ford Field, so congratulations. They might be getting the Cotton Bowl from what I hear.
I think the rumor was it was going to be Wisconsin versus Western Michigan.
Wow.
Don't quote me on it, but I believe that's what I heard. That was the rumor anyways. Next up, Washington gets the destruction of Colorado, 41-10. Oklahoma defeats their in-state rivals, Oklahoma State, 38-20. Clemson defeats Virginia Tech, 42-35. Alabama defeats Florida, 54-16.
As we said they would.
Yeah. Your first 3. It's 3. It's 3-point bonus game. It's 3. It's 3. It's a 3-point bonus game. Yeah.
He's getting very comfortable at doing that now.
branching here. Penn State wins the Big Ten championship, beating Wisconsin 38-31.
So basically, we didn't get any of our games we needed for Michigan to get into the playoffs. So.
Correct. Yep. Pretty much Clemson or Washington needed to lose, and both of them won their games. So we'll talk more about the brackets and what I think they should go to, especially this year with how crazy the top. I'd say even the top 10 in the brackets or in the college football. I can't talk right now. Sorry. Moving into some NCAA basketball, men's basketball. UCLA upsets Kentucky 97-92. So that hands Kentucky their first loss of the season. West Virginia also gets an upset, defeating the 6th-ranked Virginia 66-57.
Wow.
Baylor defeats Xavier 76-61. Gonzaga defeats Arizona 69-62. Michigan destroys Kennesaw State 82-55. I'm going to say Michigan State squeaks by Oral Roberts 80-76.
I think Michigan State is struggling in basketball this year too.
I would agree with you on that.
What was their record going into this game?
They were 4-4, and they beat Oral Roberts, who was 1-5, 80 to 76. 4 points.
Wow.
That's all. 4 points. Moving into some NBA action, the Pistons defeat the Hawks 121 to 85. Tim, this next one is all you.
Dun, 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 dun. 3 points. Dun, 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 dun. 3 points. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's your 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. The Bulls defeat the Cavs 111 to 105. To do. One sec.
Bulls defeated the Cavs.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. NHL.
Man, apparently, it's hard to get an audience for the recap show. I don't see anybody joining us right now.
Let's see. NHL action for you guys. The Penguins defeat the Red Wings 5-3.
Boo.
The Lightning squeak by the Capitals 2-1 in a shootout. The Iowa Wild defeat the Grand Rapids Griffins in a squeaker of a game 4-3. Oh. Almost played baseball. NFL, the Lions continue their dominance.
Domination in this game. Defense was the key to this game, man. Defense held strong for the Lions this week.
The Lions beat the Saints 28-13. The Chiefs squeak by the Falcons.
Yeah, baby.
29-28.
Way to go, Chiefs.
The Seahawks destroy the Panthers 40-7. Oh, by the way, squeaker belts. I didn't get it this week. Which reminds me, I gotta write that in here. So, squeaker. Now I am 4 for 8 this season. All right. And Tim and I have still not tied yet this season. Moving into WWE TLC. First off, Tim, I have not watched this entire pay-per-view. I only watched one match, the middle match there. What would you rate?
It was actually a pretty good pay-per-view. Jeez. Trying to think right now. I don't want to go extremely high on it, but I'll give it a. The first match was kind of a sleeper match, but seeing two stepping, I'll give it a 6. I'll go with that. It was actually, I want to say it's one of the better pay-per-views we've had in a while. It was really good for a SmackDown one.
So you're saying a little bit above average then?
Yeah. I mean, it was good. There were some good matches on there. Don't get me wrong. I had some trying to remember. Well, not all the women matches were good. I wasn't all that impressed with the tables match between Alexa Bliss and.
Oh, I did see Alexa Bliss as your new champion.
Yeah, and it wasn't really. Like, she barely threw her through the table, and the table was outside the ring. It was kind of lame. That one was kind of lame, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. There was some definitely. The surprise of the night is oh shoot, what's his name? The new guy. Cost Dean Ambrose the belt.
Oh, James Ellsworth or whatever his name is.
I think we froze up on Facebook.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I did see that he cost him, and from what I understood on the SmackDown live talk show that they do, he came out and said that the reason he did that was because he said he's beaten AJ Styles 3 times now, and he thinks it's his turn now to get a title shot, and he felt that him taking on AJ Styles was his best chance of winning the WWE Championship.
Okay.
Is what he said.
Could have done at a better time.
From what I hear is that, by the way, I'm sorry, anyways, AJ Styles defeats Dean Ambrose with an assist from James Ellsworth. I should explain that to everybody, because, but yeah, that it was his best chance of winning the WWE Championship, and then they said, well, you cost your good friend Dean his title shot, and then James says, well, he would have done the same thing to me, and then he said, he'll forgive me, and then trying to think what else he said. But yeah, so basically that's what happened with that match. Next up was the Intercontinental match, The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. The Miz defeats Dolph Ziggler, and shockingly, his wife didn't interfere from what I saw.
Right, and this is supposedly the final matchup between those two. So.
Yep. Next up, we do have new tag team champions. The Wyatts defeat Heath Slater and Rhino.
Well, we can't really. I don't even know what they're going to call those guys, because it's not really the Wyatts. I mean, it's Wyatt and Orton who won the title.
Yeah. I don't know if they're calling them the Wyatt family or if they're just calling them Randy Orton. And
it's kind of weird because they start out with Randy Orton music and it starts to down, and it's like, and it switches to the Wyatt music. That whole thing's weird. It's like, this is my head, and then it slows down, and then it's like, shh, and then it switches over to the Wyatts music. They do it, yeah. I really thought that Randy Orton was like playing them, but I don't know. It's kind of weird.
No, I just watched it. I watched some Miz versus Ziggler. That was a pretty decent.
I think I would say that was probably one of the better matches of the night. Yeah.
I do.
I don't think we're going to find out now, or what they're going to do. Yeah, this was going to be. Because they were just like, they went up last night. I've seen this here. Crazy stuff like that. So. Sorry, I don't see the Miz being a very prestigious Intercontinental champion.
The finalists for the Heisman Trophy this year are Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson, Deed Westbrook, and Jabril Peppers. Oh, but Louis, right? This Jackson leads the group of Heisman. Lamar Jackson leads the group. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. Michigan football, junior center Mason Cole said Sunday night he would return to Michigan for his senior year. Go Blue. I'm hopeful Pepper is the same thing. I know we're just talking Alexa Bliss becoming the new WWE SmackDown champion, but I honestly have to say I'm not happy about it. I don't think she's that good of a wrestler.
Didn't make any sense for her to beat. That made no sense to me.
Yeah. I don't get where they're going with this storyline.
No.
Baron Corbin defeated Kalisto. I did watch. Actually, that was another match I did watch, I should say. I actually forgot about that one. That one wasn't that great of a match.
There was nothing that good about that match at all.
Couple good moves, and that was about it. Nikki Bella gets the win over Carmella. And then after the match, Carmella said that it was Natalya who actually attacked Nikki at Survivor Series.
Carmella pretty much finished off her basically is embracing the heel, because like the crowd was going nuts for her, and they were doing the how you doing, and she said something to them to like end that, like she didn't want anything to do with that part of her life or storyline anymore.
The Dallas Cowboys are officially headed to the playoffs. I know my buddy Jason will be happy about that. Los Angeles Rams and Jeff has agreed to a 2-year contract extension through 2018. Congratulations goes to Michigan man Tom Brady. Has now more total wins than any other quarterback in NFL history with 201. Go Blue.
Go Blue.
Your New Year's Bowls. The Peach Bowl will be between Washington and Alabama on December 31st. What is that? The Fiesta Bowl will be between Ohio State and Clemson. Cotton Bowl will be January 2nd between Western Michigan and Wisconsin. Capital One Orange Bowl will be between Florida State and Michigan on December 30th. The Rose Bowl will be between Southern Cal and Penn State on January 2nd. And Auburn and Oklahoma will meet at the Sugar Bowl. Let's see what other bowls they've announced here. Bear with me for 1 second.
I think the actual official show for all that was going to be... Oh, no, that was last night at 7. So these are all official now.
Holiday Bowl will be between Minnesota and Washington State. I'm trying to just do notable games. The Outback Bowl will be between Iowa and Florida. I read a really good article this week about what they should do this season. See if I can... I might have a special guest here with us tonight, Tim. Let me see. Come here.
Right. Where you going, Rose?
One sec. Nope. My cat came downstairs. I was trying to... You always put your pug up there, so I was trying to get my cat for everybody. My wife and I adopted a cat a month ago, so she really loves to spend time with me. So she came down to see where I was.
Aww.
Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to do this quick, but it's running slow right now. And I actually really like this idea. That's the reason why I'm trying to pull this up right now. All right, so basically, right now you're dealing with the playoffs being between 4 teams. This article said, and it would only add 1 more week of college football to everything. It would be the top 8 teams would be in the college football playoffs. So 1 would play 8, 2 would play 7, 3 would play 6, and 4 would play 5, is the way it would work.
Interesting.
So then you would go from 8 teams down to 4 teams, down to 2 teams, and then the last team remaining is your championship. So if they were to do that this season, hypothetically, this is how it would look. It would be Alabama versus Wisconsin, Clemson versus Oklahoma, Michigan versus Ohio State, and Washington versus Penn State. But then the issue comes with, Wisconsin is 10-3, and then Colorado is 10-3 also. And look who joined me. This is the memer, kitty. Yeah, stay with me. So Colorado, who's ranked 10th right now, would say, hey, we have the same record as Wisconsin. Why aren't we in the college football playoffs? Well, I feel like you're always going to have that issue. You're always going to have that 1 or 2 teams that are on the edge. But I feel like this year, especially with Penn State, who beat Ohio State, it's kind of like, why isn't Penn State in the mix? Michigan only lost 2 games, and each game was by 3 points.
Right.
Why aren't they in the playoffs? Wisconsin, they had a great season too. And I feel like that way you would be definite, these are your definite champs. So I hope that's something. The previous years, I don't feel like it's really been an issue. But this year, it's kind of like, I feel like this year would be one of those years where it's like, yeah, maybe we need to look at expanding the college playoff picture to 8 teams.
It'll be interesting to see what happens from this.
Yeah, and I know I'm hearing it a lot from people. What about Western Michigan? Western Michigan's undefeated right now.
Right.
But again, you have to look at Western Michigan. They didn't play a ranked team this year. Yes, they're undefeated, but their challenge is going to be Wisconsin. I'm curious to see how they match up against Wisconsin.
Very much so. I agree.
That's going to be a good bowl game, I think.
I believe so. I'll definitely be watching that one.
Yep, me too. But that's all I have for you guys this week. So, or not this week, but for the recap show.
Right, that's right. I got nothing for you. I'm getting ready for Raw, so.
Oh, Tim's like, come on, dude, come on. You got 12 minutes here. Hurry up, hurry up.
We got time yet.
So, well, everybody have a great week. We will see you on the Picks edition on Friday for you guys.
Right.
So.
Facebook crashed, so I don't know what happened there, but it's done. Facebook Live's done.
We used up our allotted time.
I don't know. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everybody. We'll talk to you again real soon. Go Blue.
Go Blue.